The Kryptos sculpture, Greek word kryptos means hidden, located on the grounds of the Central Intelligence Agency (CIA) headquarters in Langley, Virginia, is a large outdoor installation made of copper sheeting and was created by the American artist James Sanborn, as it was dedicated on November 3, 1990. Back then, the CIA was building a new HQ in Langley and decided to allot some money into building an art project with the theme of intelligence gathering called Kryptos that contained a secret message. Jim Sanborn, not affiliated with the CIA, partnered with another CIA named Ed Scheidt, retired when the sculpture was being created. The Kryptos sculpture has a unique and intriguing appearance, with its mix of textures, patterns, and cryptic messages. The materials used were petrified wood, quartz, polished red granite, copperplate, and lodestone. Its placement on the grounds of the CIA headquarters adds to its aura of mystery and intrigue. The sculpture consists of 4 panels, each containing a message that has been encrypted using various methods. The panels are arranged in a curve, and the entire installation is about 12 feet tall and 10 feet wide. The left side of the sculpture, also known as the code, contains 869 characters in total, 865 letters, and 4 question marks, while the right side of the sculpture, called the key, contains a total of 867 letters.
The first 3 panels of the sculpture have been solved by both CIA cryptanalysts and amateur codebreakers, but the 4th panel remains unsolved. In 1999, Jim Gilligley, a computer scientist, cracked the first 3 panels using his Pentium I computer. Then, in 1998, one of CIA's own code breakers deciphered all 3 panels prior to Jim. The name of the CIA's own code breaker, who was the very first to crack 3 of the 4 encoded passages of Kryptos, was David Stein, who was finally allowed to publish the results on the first 3 panels several years later. However, the kicker was that the CIA stated back in 1992, without ever telling anyone, all 3 panels were already solved, and not by the CIA.
The first panel of the sculpture is the smallest and contains a quote from the founder of the CIA, William Donovan, that reads, "Between subtle shading and the absence of light lies the nuance of occlusion." The text is written in a mix of capital and lowercase letters, and some of the letters are highlighted or raised, creating a subtle texture on the surface of the copper. Sanborn stated that the word illusion was on purpose misspelled to make it more challenging and misdirect codebreakers. The second panel is larger and contains a series of seemingly random letters that have been grouped into 5-letter words. It reads, "It was totally invisible. How's that possible?" They used the Earth's magnetic field X. The information was gathered and transmitted underground to an unknown location X. Does Langley know about this? They should it's buried out there somewhere X. Who knows the exact location. Only WW. This was his last message. X 38 degrees 57 minutes 6.5 seconds north 77 degrees 8 minutes 44 seconds west X layer 2. IVDV is a reference to William Webster, who headed the CIA when the sculpture was unveiled. Sanborn allegedly provided him with a key in an envelope for deciphering the messages, as this has been a topic for debate from speculators. Speculation for the coordinates locations are 150 feet from the sculpture's location, either the CIA cafeteria or somewhere near the courtyard.
The third panel is the largest and contains a message about the methods of encryption used in the sculpture. The message reads, "Slowly, desperately slowly, the remains of passage debris that encumbered the lower part of the doorway was removed. With trembling hands I made a tiny breach in the upper left-hand corner. And then, widening the hole a little, I inserted the candle and peered in. The hot air escaping from the chamber caused the flame to flicker. But presently details of the room within emerged from the mist. Can you see anything? Like the first panel, the text is written in a mix of capital and lowercase letters, with some letters highlighted or raised, creating a subtle texture on the surface of the copper. This direct message was a quote by an Egyptologist named Howard Carter when he was opening up the tomb of King Tut in 1922.
The fourth panel is the most mysterious, containing a total of 97 characters, and remains unsolved to this day, 3 decades, leading to the sculpture's reputation as uncrackable. The thousands of characters message has been encrypted using an unknown method and includes letters, numbers, and symbols, which consists of 97 characters. James Sanborn, the sculpture's creator, has provided a few hints to help solve the message. In 2010, one of the hints is that the letters NYPVTT appear in the message, which Sanborn has said represents the word BR lion. Another hint in 2014, the letters MZFPK appear in the message, which Sanborn has said represents the word Theologika. Lastly, in January 2020, QQPRNJKSS represents the word NORTAKEST. Then, in August 2020, FRV translates to EST.
The first panel was used as a combo of Vigener ciphers. Vigener cipher is a polyalphabetic substitution cipher, so the cipher alphabet is changed periodically while encrypting the message. Either a single letter or a keyword can be used as the key. Classical cryptography, cis.uri.edu. The second panel, called abscissa, which was a coordinate system like a graph with an axis for unscrambling the message, while also having to know the key words. Third panel was solved using a transposition cipher and requires a key to locate and find the right words, while the fourth panel is still an unknown cipher for decryption.
Despite numerous attempts, no one has been able to decipher the message, which has led to many speculations among codebreakers, puzzle enthusiasts, and conspiracy theorists. One of the speculations coming from a woman, Elonka Dunin, who has dedicated her life towards solving Kryptos, thinks that the fourth and final panel cipher is somewhat bugged or even kept broken. While the CIA has stated that they would welcome any assistance in solving the puzzle, they have not provided any additional information about the sculpture's meaning or purpose.